Back to the Calypso's live stream! Today we're playing another Nancy Drew Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake.
Welcome to my latest case, Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. To start playing, choose either Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Tutorial.
Okay, yeah, it's picking it up. I was wondering who it was. What should we do?
Junior would make it faster.
Maybe do Senior? Senior this time.
Dear Ned, remember Sally McDonald, the woman who took those photos that Dad has up in his office? Well, she just bought a house in Moon Lake, Pennsylvania. A gangster named Mickey Malone built it back in the 20s as his country getaway. We're talking major fixer-upper. Anyway, last night Sally called and she said she desperately needed my detective skills. She refused to say why over the phone. Naturally, I said I'd drive to Moon Lake immediately. But weird things started happening the moment I pulled up. First, this big tree fell down behind my car and has me totally blocked in. And then I discovered that Sally's gone. She left a note that suggested something terrible happens here at night. She's supposed to call me from her car. So here I sit, writing to you while I wait for the phone to ring. It's nighttime, and although part of me is dying to know what frightened Sally away, another part of me is starting to feel a little uneasy. I'll let you know what happens. Ever yours, Nancy.
A log cabin. There's like no refrigerator here. That's really strange to me.
That's it right there, the icebox.
But it's an icebox. There's no like refrigerator. That's what this drives me nuts. She obviously has electricity.
It's all from the 20s. Yeah.
The what now?
The little thing to the left.
Where?
Isn't that an icebox?
This?
Yeah. You put
Oh.
blocks of ice in it. Yeah. It's all
Interesting.
20s. Yeah, it's like 32%.
That's like old. Thought you could use this map to the cemetery. You'll find lots of bait along the way, especially at night. The cemetery is real hard to find. I got lost a bunch of times. Happy fishing, George. Why does that sound like George Fane?
That's an old map. That's probably from the 30s.
I think it's supposed to be because of not Harry Houdini. What am I talking about? Mickey Malone.
Yeah, what's the Easter egg? Oh, yeah, the developer. Probably, yeah.
Hello?
I forgot about that.
Hi, it's Sally. We have to talk fast because I'm in my car and my cell phone's running low, so we might get cut off. But did you see my note?
Yes, are you all right?
No, I feel awful bailing on you like that. You must think I'm such a flake.
I'm just worried about you. What's wrong?
I couldn't stand the thought of spending another night there. I knew you were on your way, but it didn't help. I just got too scared.
What's to be scared of? It's so peaceful and quiet here.
Just wait until it gets dark. Then you'll see. What am I saying? Nancy, you shouldn't be there by yourself either. Why don't you just go get in your car and go home? Or drive to Philadelphia. My aunt's got plenty of room.
No way. You've got me so curious, I wouldn't leave even if I could.
What do you mean?
A tree fell down behind my car just as I was driving up to the house. I'm blocked in.
Oh, the dead maple beside the driveway. Oh, they told me it was in danger of falling over when I had the place inspected. I just never got around to doing anything about it. Listen, call M's Emporium. That's a store on the lake. Emily knows everybody. She'll know who to call if she decides to answer her phone.
It's late. Won't the store be closed?
Where's my brain? Okay, look. I just bought a little outboard motorboat. I haven't used it yet, but the guy who put it in for me said it should run just fine. It's tied up at the dock out front. Just get in it and go. Go anywhere. Just get away from the house.
I can't just take off in your boat. It's pitch black outside.
Then listen to me. Go around the house and lock all the doors and windows. Do that right now.
There aren't any locks on the doors and windows. What are you so afraid of?
The dogs. Those dogs. Out of nowhere. They're outside howling and snarling. Teeth and claws. Horrible.
Dogs? Hello? Did you say dogs? Hello?
Maybe we can call that in a little bit. Yeah, actually, I was about to say that. It sounds like Ricky.
The moon's so bright, I won't need my flashlight. Something's out there.
Now look what you've done.
Yell out.
That was a Strixvaria. At least I think it was. Never know for sure now, will I?
I'm sorry, but you startled me. What are you doing out here?
Birds. I'm trying to look for birds. What are you doing out here?
I'm Nancy Drew. I'm staying in this house, and I heard a lot of weird noises, so I came out here to investigate.
That was me, Miss Nancy Drew, calling in birds. And doing a pretty good job of it, too, till you showed up. Where'd you come from, anyway?
I drove in today from River Heights to visit my friend Sally McDonald.
Now, why would you want to do a thing like that? The Malone house is no place for one young woman, let alone two.
What do you know about the woman living here?
I talked to her a couple of times. But you know, the last time I saw her, she wasn't doing so good. She acted real anxious, scared.
What do you think was scaring her?
The dogs. The dogs of Mickey Malone. Legend goes that when Malone was finally arrested and hauled away, his 4 dogs went running off into the woods and were never seen again. People would just hear them, howling like their hearts were broken every night until one by one, they all died and went silent. But every time someone tries living in the Malone house, back they come.
Are you saying Sally's house is haunted by ghost dogs?
Every night, ever since she moved in, you could hear them howling. And some nights the dogs would appear outside the house, running around, snarling and barking and throwing themselves at the doors and windows. And then they'd be gone. They're buried in the cemetery just beyond the house, you know. Them and Malone both.
The dogs would attack her house?
It's like they don't want anybody but Malone living there. I guess they don't know he's dead. And so are they.
Did they ever attack Sally?
She never gave them the chance. After the first attack, she stopped going out at night. Just locked the doors when it got dark and sat tight
There are
until
no
morning.
locks
Why
on the
haven't the
doors.
police investigated?
This isn't New York City, Miss Nancy Drew. All they got around here is one officious little park ranger. And all Jeff Akers does is sit around all day trying to figure out how he can get himself transferred out of here to a bigger park.
Are you a native of Moon Lake?
I just come to Moon Lake in the spring to look for birds. Got an observation platform just up the path, kind of my base camp, and I've got a little outboard down there on the lake. Left my car at the big dock up lake. Don't really need it.
Are those the ghost dogs?
Yes, ma'am. Which is why I think it would be a good idea if I went my merry way and you got yourself back inside that house.
One more thing. The water in Sally's well needs to be tested. How do I do that?
Get a sampling kit from Jeff Akers. Ranger station's on the
beaming
east
in and
side of the
out.
lake. Good luck, Miss Nancy Drew.
I think you have more issues than we do right now, sir.
It's not safe to take the boat out at night.
Wanting to go to the boat.
I wish the water was animated.
Oh yeah, that'd have been really nice. If someone could remake this, it would be.
A face only a gnome could love.
I don't think they have jokes.
Let's just stay out here. Hope the dogs don't get us.
The key broke off. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked.
I love that desperation. in
I
her
gotta
voice.
have some
Locked.
torque.
Why would this just be lying here? That's kind of weird.
Back out.
I'd better wait until daylight.
You said not. Who's not it? What? Well, I meant like in the context
Better
of
be careful.
you should be able to have access to using the water when it's in the middle of the night, like seriously.
Oh, this is a great tracing. Like,
Yeah. Hello? I can't see where I'm going. I can't remember what I'm doing.
you have a flashlight that doesn't.
Yeah. I just went in a... Whoa. This is actually kind of funny. Ah. Ugh. That hurt my throat.
Looks like
Picking up wood.
paw prints.
You got dogs following. Not dogs following us. That'd be bad. That'd be kind of frightening. Iggy, Lucy, and then Vitus. And Xander.
Should have said Carl.
I thought you said Kara. That would actually be really funny, Carl.
Hello, Carl.
How do I get back? My brain's having trouble processing.
The good dog decided to hold off his cat.
Can we talk to Red?
This must be Red's observation platform.
Yeah, he's like literally on Sally's property. Hello? Hello? Ow! Just looking at
This
the
is
ball here.
not good.
He slept the entire day.
Slept for 24 hours. Hey, Red 9, did you see the ghost dogs?
He just pretends. Day and night. Oh, I do like it at night.
Oh yeah, I like it when it does that. I like the, you know, the Mickey Malone type music.
Hello?
Hey, Sally, it's Nancy.
Nancy, did you see them? Did you see the dogs?
Yes,
day
I
and a
did,
half ago.
and I can understand why you left. They were pretty frightening. But if it's okay with you, I'd really like to stay and get to the bottom of whatever's going on. That's why you asked me here in the first place, right?
Yes, but Nancy, are you sure?
Positive. Consider Detective Drew officially on the case.
I wish I were even half the trooper you are, Nancy. I have such high hopes for that house. All the beauty there, the wildlife, all the pictures I was going to take. It would break my heart to have to give it up.
I need you to tell me everything you can about those dogs.
They're black and they have yellow glowing eyes and they don't like me one bit.
When's the first time you saw them?
Well, let's see. I heard them the very first night I was here. I heard them almost every night howling in the distance, but I didn't actually see them until I'd been here about a week. After that, they started appearing pretty much every other night.
Did they always come around the same time, or did it vary?
Actually, they always came around the same time. What are you getting at?
These attacks seem to involve a lot of choreography, which reinforces my theory that you're not being randomly attacked by a pack of wild dogs, but by dogs who've been trained by someone determined to scare you out of your house at Moon Lake.
Who would want to do that? My closest neighbor lives 2 miles away. My property is surrounded by the state park, but it's off-season, so hardly anybody is in the park. In fact, I bet I talked to a total of 3 people the whole 4 weeks I was at Moon Lake.
Which 3 people?
Let's see, the park ranger, I forget his name, kind of a pain in the neck. Emily Griffin, she's the one who owns that store I told you about. And I ran into this bird watcher a couple of times. Had a funny name.
Red Knot. I've run into him too.
Other than people I may have nodded hello to while getting gas or something, I swear those are the only people I've talked to at Moon Lake.
Since I'm going to be staying here a while, is there anything I should know about the place?
Well, let's see. I've got the water turned off because it's well water and it needs to be tested before I can use it for anything. In fact, if you could get that testing done for me, I'd really appreciate it. Oh, and watch where you walk in the living room. Some of the floorboards are so rotten you could fall right through. And I keep hearing these faint squeaks and rustling type noises coming from below the floor. I hope you're not scared of mice.
Who did you say I should call about getting rid of that tree?
Emily Griffin. She doesn't bother answering her phone sometimes, so don't call her. Go see her. Her store's on the west side of the lake. And brace yourself, M's Emporium is something else.
How well do you know her?
I feel like I've known her all my life. She's so open and friendly. She likes to make it sound as if Moon Lake used to be a major hangout for criminals and degenerates, which isn't really true and irks some people around here no end. But I figure she's just trying to make a buck.
I'm curious, why did you characterize the park ranger as a pain in the neck?
I left part of a ham sandwich on a picnic table once. Big mistake. From the way he carried on, you'd think I just made the FBI's 10 most wanted list. I don't think he likes me. Emily says it's because I wrecked his dream of becoming Super Ranger or something when I bought the Malone house instead of the Parks Department. Me, I think he just basically has a problem relating to people unless they're asking questions or breaking the law.
Where'd all that stuff in your tool shed come from?
It's just junk left behind by previous owners. Came with the house. I've been meaning to take inventory and start pitching stuff, but I didn't. If they ever make procrastination a crime, I'm done for.
How do I go about getting your water tested?
Try the ranger station on the east side of the lake. I've been told you can get some kind of kit there.
Are you aware that you're the proud owner of your very own cemetery?
Yes. When the realtor
Yeah.
told me there was a cemetery on the
That
property,
doesn't
I
really
went,
make a lot of
"Ugh."
sense, asking
But
her that.
when I saw how far from the house it was and how small it was, I decided I could live with it, as it were.
You can live with it. Ha ha ha.
So you didn't go out there much?
No.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
That was such a weird end to the conversation. Oh yeah.
It's stuck. I need some sandpaper.
Need some sandpaper. Mr. Knot. Mr. Knot. Why are you doing that? This doesn't make any
I
sense.
think you have to find out about the spark plug first.
This is weird. Weird. I'm used to being able to meet up with him. I guess I'm not doing something in sequence. But
The boat's full of water. I need to bail out the boat.
Yeah.
it makes sense to get rid of
These
the water
look like dog tracks.
first.
I need a bucket.
Oh, I just took the bucket, Nancy. Just like always wearing this now.
The spark plug is missing.
Now, we gotta go back to bed. We've been doing a lot of sleeping.
Have to go twice in this thing.
Mr. Ranger. You're not Mr. Ranger. You!
Well, it's Miss Nancy Drew.
Does that mean you'd like me to call you Mr. Red Knot?
All right then. Hello, Nancy. Now put a muffler on it, would ya? I just heard a cerulean warbler.
Really? Are they rare?
Something tells me they're gonna be with you around. You didn't come up here to chit-chat, did you?
Are you out here all by yourself?
I came to see birds, not people. The more people there are in a forest, the fewer birds there are. It's a fact of life. Reason I like to come here is because nobody else does. It's perfect. Not a decent grocery store, restaurant, or motel for miles.
You don't happen to have any spare spark plugs lying around, do you?
What's a pretty young lady like you know about spark plugs?
Enough to know that the engine on Sally's boat is missing one, and that I'm going to be stuck here unless and until I replace it.
I might be able to help you out. After all, I was a Boy Scout. Be prepared.
You mean you have a spark plug I could buy?
Well, just so happens I've got 2 spark plugs right here in my pocket. Question is, if I give you one, what do I get for it? I don't need cash, but maybe you could take a few pictures for me. Know how to use a digital camera?
Sure. What would you like me to take pictures of?
Birds, of course. There's a couple of birds I'm supposed to take pictures of for PEPSOB. That's People for the Preservation and Study of Birds. You can recognize them by their songs, which are on this tape, which you can play on my cassette player, which you're gonna have to get from M's Emporium as soon as you get your boat fixed. Think you can handle that?
I know I can.
Here's everything you'll need. M's Emporium is up lake on the west side. Not that I'm trying to get you out of my hair or anything, but try not to come pestering me till you're done, okay? One more thing. You smoke?
Only when I'm on fire.
Oh, you're a spunky one, aren't you? Well, these woods may not look it, but they're tinder dry. One lit match, and the best bird habitat on the East Coast will go up in smoke. So watch what you do, Because if anything like that happens, I won't be looking for birds anymore. I'll be looking for you. Watch yourself out there.
Great. Good pep talk. Whoa.
We'll get a new
I couldn't see birds, not people. You have.
No birds here.
That's what Nancy does. She does that. Wait, wait. Uh-oh.
No birds here. Come back!
You see birds, not people.
Missed it.
Getting where I'm going. Oh yeah, I gotta do the spark plug. Up. Middle. Okay. That keeps replaying in my mind. I came to see birds, not people.
Hello, can I help you?
I'm Nancy Drew. I'm visiting the woman who bought the old Malone place, Sally McDonald. Do you know her?
Sally McDonald? Yes, I've had occasion to write her up once or twice.
What do you mean, write her up?
She littered. Food items, as I recall. An apple core, crust of bread, something like that. She tried to argue that the animals would eat them, but litter is litter. And besides, feeding the wildlife is also illegal.
Sounds like you take your job very seriously.
Being a park ranger can be a thankless job, Ms. Drew. But I know that every time I enforce a rule, I'm helping to preserve some plant or animal, however minute, for future generations of park goers.
Do you have something I could use to test the well water at Sally's?
Sure do. Simple to use, too. Just pump some water into this vial, return the sample to me, I'll send it off, and in a day or two, you'll find out whether or not your water's fit to drink.
Does everyone out here have a well?
Everyone who doesn't want to die of thirst does. Hooking up to a municipal water supply is out of the question. Too expensive.
This place isn't exactly your ordinary ranger station, is it?
It's also the Moon Lake Post Office, and it's the unofficial Moon Lake Museum of Factual and Natural History. I've lived here all my life, so I can't help but feel obligated to protect not only the area's flora and fauna, but also its past.
So you know all about Mickey Malone?
As a member of the law enforcement community, I prefer to dwell on the positive aspects of history instead of on the activities of a bunch of glorified thugs.
So you'd probably like to see the old Malone place torn down and forgotten.
Not necessarily. It's hard to ignore its potential as a tourist attraction. And if that's what it takes to draw more people to Moon Lake, I'm a reasonable man.
As an officer of the law, can you think of anyone who might want to scare Sally off her property?
The woman who owns the shop across the lake? Emily Griffin? I can't prove it, but I'm pretty sure she's been dragging the lake in front of Malone's house for artifacts, which is illegal. It would be a lot easier for her to do her dirty work if nobody was living there.
Would it be okay if I looked around?
Please do. And if you have any questions, any more questions, just ask.
Would you mind mailing this letter for me?
Not at all.
What do you know about the pack of dogs that's been terrorizing Sally? They've scared her so bad that she's gone to her aunt's in Philadelphia.
Don't tell me she believes all that ghost dog stuff.
I saw them myself.
Whatever's out there, I'm sure they're no more and no less than exactly what they look and sound like. Dogs. Living, breathing, very noisy dogs.
Why do you think dogs would attack Sally's house?
Dogs can be trained to do almost anything.
Any idea what would make a dog's eyes glow yellow?
Something in their diet, maybe? Some oddball vitamin or protein.
As a park ranger, don't you want to know for sure what's behind these dog attacks?
Do you always ask this many questions?
As a matter of fact, I do.
I'm a very busy man, Miss Drew, but I am here to serve the public.
What do you know about the cemetery behind the Malone house?
People are buried there. Beyond that, what's to know?
Are Malone's dogs buried there?
That's the rumor.
The inscription on one of the tombstones reads Waldo Matthias. Does that name ring any bells?
Not in my steeple.
Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure. Oh, and one last thing. The deer mouse population has boomed this year, so please take precautions if you're cleaning out any area where they may have nested. They can carry some nasty diseases.
Thanks for the tip, Ranger Acres.
Save the game real quick.
Game takes place in April.
Here, just a second. In progresso. There we go. In progresso. Oh, sorry. Huh. I forgot that about the trees. Huh.
I probably shouldn't mess around with this without Ranger Acres' permission.
Well, technically, this is a museum, so I don't know how you couldn't
back.
look at that.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
It makes sense to me, come to think of it. I mean, it's like right there for anybody to get a hold of, but okay.
Hey there! Welcome to M's Emporium. I'm Emily Griffin.
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm staying out at the old Malone place. You know, the house Sally McDonald bought?
Now, what's she doing inviting guests out to that old dump?
As it turns out, I'm there by myself. The dog scared her off.
I told her. I said, Sally, that old house is going to be nothing but trouble. And sure enough, Malone's hounds have come back. Just when we all thought they were finally resting in peace.
Have you ever seen the dogs?
Nope. Don't want to, neither. Just hearing 'em howl's bad enough. Scares the bejeebies out of me.
When was the last time they appeared?
Seems like they show up every time somebody buys the place. So the last time would have been 10, 15 years ago.
I caught a strange man prowling around last night. He called himself Red Knot.
What's he
The
doing? Crawling
bird
on all
watcher.
his legs
Comes
and
in
hands.
every so often to stock up on that weirdo food he eats. You know how them tree hugger types are.
Has he been in the area long?
He wasn't
About
hugging
as
a
long
tree.
as those
He's more like
pink-billed
sitting in the
warblers
tree.
and purple-eyed owls he's always chasing have been around. Couple of months, I guess.
Does the name Waldo Matthias mean
I
anything
love
to
how
you?
that's just randomly mentioned in there.
Can't say as it does.
Mr. Knott did me a favor, and in return he asked me to pick up a cassette player from you.
Oh, yeah. I got it right here. Thought maybe the old coot had forgotten he left it here.
Hello?
What else can I do you for?
These
She's bimming in
so-called
and out,
ghost
too.
dogs left very real paw prints. I saw some near the cemetery that's by the Malone house. Have you ever been there?
Can't say as I have. Poking around cemeteries ain't exactly a hobby with me.
Where do you find your... Achoo!
Bless you. It's all the dust. Sometimes I think it grows on this stuff.
There's his turn. Yeah, you can take over, Matt. All the dust. Sometimes I think it grows on this stuff. Wait, it's not connected to this, isn't it? It was connected to the laptop. I forgot. Oh. Oh, I didn't know.
Some of those old bottles are beautiful. Where'd you get them?
Found 'em. See, back in the days of Prohibition, that old Malone place used to be party central. Only way to get to and from back then was by boat. And when those boats dumped, on account of bad weather or bad driving or the feds suddenly showing up, well, everything from diamond necklaces to full bottles of illegal booze sank to the bottom of the lake.
So it's finders keepers, huh?
That's right. See, recovering objects from the lake bed is illegal. According to Squeaky Wheel Acres, dragging the lake for artifacts was upsetting its delicate eco-balance. So thanks mostly to his constant squawking, the state banned it.
Are you saying you acquired this stuff illegally?
Well, of course not. It all washed up on shore.
Sounds like you aren't real fond of Ranger Acres.
Jeff Akers could take all his precious rules and regulations and take a flying leap. Now, I got nothing against getting more customers in here, mind you. But I kind of like Moon Lake the way it is. Small, quiet, out of the way. But Jeff Akers, why, there's nothing he'd like better than to see all the lake and all the property around it turned into one big, noisy, jam-packed state park.
Sounded to me like he just wants to preserve the area's history.
He's the type of guy who likes to boss people around, makes them feel important. So if the park got way bigger and was crawling with tourists, why, instead of giving out maybe one ticket for littering every 2 days, he'd be giving out 12 tickets every 2 hours. Hey, I'm sure you got better things to do than getting your ear chewed off by yours truly.
There's a large tree blocking Sally's driveway. Do you know of anyone who can come out and clear it away?
I'll get Tucker Davis to take care of it. Gotta warn you, though. Tucker tends to do things in his own sweet time.
I need to buy something.
You want it? I got it. Long as you pay cash, that is.
That's just it. I'm running kind of low on cash. Would it be possible to start a line of credit?
My daddy always said, neither a borrower nor a lender be. But I'll tell you what, seeing as how you're a friend of Sally's and seeing as how I got some things around here that could use doing, I guess we could work something out. What is it you need?
Do you sell sandpaper by any chance?
I do, but Mr. Birdbrain was in last week and cleaned me out. Said he was tired of that observation platform of his giving him splinters in his hinter regions.
Think I could get some from him?
He's your only hope, but you better ask him for it quick. That deck of his is pretty big, and those squares I sold him are pretty small.
Guess I'll see you later.
You betcha.
You find all the birds?
I found some birds, but no matter how quiet I am, I've been scaring other birds away before I can take their picture. What am I doing wrong?
You're wearing those clothes. That's what you're doing wrong. You need to blend in, like me. Go back over to M's tacky tourist trap and get yourself some camouflage gear. Only sensible thing that money grubber carries.
I'm sorry to keep bugging you, but I need some sandpaper. Emily said you might have some.
Here, take it and scram. I was just about to call in a meadowlark. That was always Ruth's favorite.
Was Ruth your
Good
wife?
heavens, no. My wife had no patience for birding. Ruth was my dog. Border collie. She'd hear a meadowlark, and by golly, her ears would perk, and she'd cock her head, and she'd just come as close to smiling as ever a dog could.
Do many people around here own dogs?
Not really. Most people don't bother. The place is surrounded by park land, and Ranger Acres just loves enforcing the leash laws. There it is again. Take your sandpaper and go sand something, okay?
Howdy, Nancy.
To make a long story short, I need some camouflage gear.
Got some right over here. One size fits all. But I'm running kind of low on bait. So if you go out and get me, say a dozen little critters, I'll give you the camos.
You got a deal. So, what kind of bait do you need?
Worms, spiders, beetles, grubs. Anything that wriggles on its belly'll do. Just look under stuff. Rocks, logs, dead leaves. Should be able to find 12 in no time.
Hunting for critters isn't illegal, is it?
Things ain't quite that bad around here. Least not yet. Now, if Jeff Akers' daddy was still around, you might get arrested for cruelty to animals or some such nonsense. Joe Akers used to be the deputy sheriff. Real critter lover, that one was.
Guess I'll see you later.
You betcha.
I need a bucket.
Use a flashlight on it, that'd be kind of funny. Oh yeah, we need that water bottle. I forgot that was next to the ice box I never got. It's to the left of it, I think. The only water Nancy has left to drink. She just pours it all down the well. No! No, just like because she doesn't have any water anymore, I guess. Or, well, I guess she only poured part of it in.
Oh, there we go.
Building up those muscles might scare Ned.
It's the reflection shows the stone, but there's no way we see the stone for the same.
That's true. They didn't think about that. Was that kind of their version of trying to do some ray tracing or something?
Yeah. This is probably ray tracing with old methods.
Oh, I forgot about the critters. Et 2 ans, little critters. At least we're not looking for the Mouton Poitiers, 1968. I think it's under a different rock, that one. Bernie! Yeah, you went to the dead end area. Doesn't matter too much to some degree because you do have to look in other areas. If you go back, you'll be able to go to the cemetery. I think you already went that way. This teenager running around. I guess it's at night. We only have like maybe a half a dozen little critters. Oh. Whoa. Whoa, that was creepy. Oh yeah, this is senior mode, so it might be slightly harder, come to think of it. The critters might be harder to look for. It's the other one. No, little worm. Whatever you are. The idea is if you don't hear chirp chirp, then it's not going to be there. I think that's the context. But then of course it resets or something.
There's glowworm.
Uh-huh. I think we have 9. I'm pretty sure there'd be at least 1 or 2 at the cemetery now. I think, yeah, we just exited. I meant chirp sound.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we grabbed them both.
Oh, it's driving though. I always try to rush to get back.
At least for that particular type, it grabbed them both. It's always that 11th one that you have, and then you're trying to get the last one that's kind of, well.
Sometimes it glitches out. Yeah, it's a bug. part getting God.
Oh, here we go.
You're back.
I have that water sample. What do I do with it?
Just give it to me, and I'll take care of it.
I've been trying to take pictures of birds for this guy named Red Knot. Ever met him?
Oh, yes, the Birdman. I'd stay away from him if I were you.
Why? Is something wrong with him?
He's a fanatic. He's got it in his head that Moon Lake would be the best bird-watching venue in the world except for one thing: too many people. Believe me, if there was a way to get this park shut down and all the homes on the lake torn down, he'd do it in an instant.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
None of these characters like each other. You can look at his. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, he wasn't there, and then he was there when you. Oh, that was weird. It's a glitch.
It's a mistake.
It's a mistake.
Yes.
What? A Day on the Lake by Red Knot. Buggy. Please do not tell us that we ran into the bug. On a bug hunt. Trying to find a bug on a bug hunt. Can't find it. Is it possible there might be one or two at the cemetery during the day? I don't remember. That music sounds so Christmassy, it's weird. You were going the right way for this image. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh boy, I really hope we haven't ran into a bug.
At least they have to
Let's try nighttime again. I'm afraid. I mean, it does this even on Junior, I think. Did the AI completely just mess up what I said? I love it. The bug finding glitch in Ace Attorney Ghost Dogs Moonlight is a known game-breaking issue that occurs during the sequence where you have to photograph bugs in the woods. What?
It's confusing taking pictures of them. But it's got the idea.
American goldfinch. Northern cardinal.
Maybe go to Red Knot and just see if there's anything to talk about right now, and then try it again. Okay.
How's the bird watching coming along?
I'm sorry, but finding those birds is harder than I thought it would be. Can you give me any tips?
You gotta look for them. This isn't gonna be any Sunday
Whoa.
picnic, you know?
You got
And try early in the morning. That's when most of them are singing.
See you in a while.
Shh, down a notch. Remember.
Keep it shut. You talk.
I'm sorry, what?
You know that thing you keep using to talk to me? Yeah? You keep it shut.
See birds, not people.
You should.
You're back.
I noticed you have a dog.
That's Yogi, who
get it?
never goes out
Yogi.
unless he's on a leash.
He's a park ranger.
Park rules.
I couldn't help but notice that he's about the same size as those ghost dogs were.
I hope you're not suggesting I trained Yogi to
Yogi
run
did.
around in the middle of
Yeah,
the night barking
Because
and
it's supposed to be
attacking
a
houses.
park ranger.
Have you gotten the
and
results
then
back
you
from
got
that water
Yogi.
sample I left with you?
I meant to call the Department of Health today for a status report, but frankly, I've been way too busy.
Sounds like Moon Lake could use 2 rangers.
If I were in charge of just 10 more acres of
Ranger
parkland,
danger.
they'd give me an assistant, and I could devote more time to the acquisition of more land and eventually put Moon Lake on the map as one of the biggest, most popular parks in the state.
Then maybe these ghost dogs are a blessing in disguise.
What do you mean?
Well, if those dogs scare Sally away for good, other people are
Jessica's
bound
gone.
to think twice about buying the place. The bank will lower its price, and you'll have your land.
You're insinuating things again, Miss Drew.
I'm sorry, I really am. It's just that Sally's my friend, and I'd really like to find out why someone's doing this to her.
Tell you what, if you're serious about making amends, there's some boxes by the computer labeled with dates. They're from the estate of a local history buff. She kept everything from newspaper clippings to old photos to recipes for apple crisp. She put everything in envelopes, then numbered them by year using Roman numerals. Just put the envelopes in order by year with the earliest date in front. Oh, and if you're rusty on Roman numerals, there's an entry on them in the computer.
Okay if I read what's in the envelopes?
Don't go reading anything until you're through, or take my word for it, you'll never get finished.
Thanks for all your help.
There's only just
That's
a
why
few of
I'm
them
here.
that have to be changed.
See me.
Whoa. That's right.
Door's free.
Let's see. Jeff said the envelope with the earliest date goes down in the front of each box.
Oh,
1900 needs to be in the front down. I think it's down up. Front up. Yeah. That's the context.
yeah.
1900, yeah. See. Yeah, it'd be in there. $1910? Night. I really don't know why.
Why am I liking this part? This is 19.
Uh huh. Then MX for some reason.
Yeah, I'm what? What's on it?
Why did you do something, man? Why did you move it there? You could something, man. I love it. What?
Why you hold it? 19.
Make sure you get the 1900 to 1912 figured out first. That might help you. It's probably one of the other ones. 1941? I guess it'd be 1912 is what you need next. Yeah, I could just have food. Right. Not this. Yeah, that might be up top or something. Since it's 19.
Oh,
1941 would be on the right hand side somewhere.
the
Wait, if that's 45, then that needs to be on the left hand, the one on the left hand side, because that's the last one up there.
25, 32.
45 is the last. Yeah.
There it is. Like, you know what? 19, 1904, 1910.
Yeah, there you go.
Fourteen, 13, 14, 15, 17, 39, 50, 19, 19, 70, 19, 16, 19, oh, that's 39, 25, 32, 45.
Maybe those need to be swapped.
Now that they're all sorted, I can do some reading.
That was really good.
Makes it easier when you know this is 1, that's 9, so you know it's 9.
Oh, you have to read them, remember?
Read 'em?
You don't have to, like, literally read them, but it's
You
just...
have to click on
Because he's Batman.
God, that's because. Yeah, because.
What? I think there were, like, 3 folders. Actually, I'm not sure what's going on.
The guy looks like
You have to click on the second paper for some reason and then go out. I don't know why. It's the same. Oh, wait, no, I'm never mind. Oh, wait, there were like 4 things. Yeah, that must have been it. Okay. Why would I do it in Roman numerals? But okay. That's actually... So what? Wait, don't we need to talk to him? I don't...
He just looks right, the vote goes off.
You're back.
I finished putting all those envelopes in order.
Excellent. Thank you, Miss Drew. And to show my gratitude, I've got something for you.
Back to the
Chances
house.
are it isn't a paycheck.
No, it's an honorary Junior Park Ranger pin.
What?
I keep them on hand so I can give them out to children whom I see demonstrating respect for park rules and regulations. A little bit of positive reinforcement.
But-
Unfortunately, I don't get to give them out that often.
Oh, gee, thanks, Ranger Acres. Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem.
Yes, he's just trying to, while the boat's automatically navigating back to the house, she's just putting in her PDA system, looking up stuff. Or, writing things down. Herschel did it,
Yeah,
system. I'm just having trouble speaking. Do you exist? Oh. Ils ont no crickets. What am I saying? Critters.
Wait.
Honestly, don't think that's gonna work, but I mean, we can try.
They probably won't.
What? You do Can we get out of here? Because he's Batman. Pick up a wood plank under that tarp.
That was under there, you're
Oh,
Those look too rotten.
he's gonna run around with a board. So, and then we retry it. Like, save the game. Just save the game real quick.
gas or something.
Make a new save on a different area. Yeah. Do that. See what happens. Basically, if there's no chirp chirp on the screen, then that pretty much means nothing's there. Okay, we can... Let me do something real quick. Let me pause the game. Pause the game. Let me... Oh, and we're back. Had to, deal with the buggies situation. Why can't I click back on our video? There we go. Then we'll see how it goes. Ham's Emporium. Excuse me.
Nice Junior Park Ranger pen. You must really be on Acre's good side.
Any word from Tucker, what's his name? He hasn't been by to move that tree yet.
I'll give him another call. But like I said, the man marches to the beat of another drummer. A very slow drummer.
Guess I'll see you later.
You betcha. Hey, Nancy, how's the bait finding coming along?
Got him right here.
Well, now, you done all right for a city gal. Here you go. Hope whatever you're hiding from won't catch you. How you holding up?
Guess I'll see you later.
Keep on trucking.
Keep on trucking. I love how still the water is. There's just like no movement, like at all. Did that take her like a half hour to boat back, or would that be less time than that? Yeah. Alright, what do we do now? Oh yeah, we have the camouflage now. We can finish up those birdies. Come out with your little feet. There it is. It's kind of creepy. I think we're going backwards. Yeah. Ooh. Can you imagine how gorgeous these graphics would look if they could be updated? Heavily updated. Gotta go to the right. To your left, yeah. Left again. There you go. Yeah, I think that's right. You just go forward now. I think you're nearing another bird.
Tweet, tweet!
There it is! There it is! No, her saying it is just funny.
Here.
think it's nearby. I'm not entirely certain. There it is. There it is. Now we should be able to go talk to him. We can't. Remember, it's not going to be there right now. Be red light.
It's stuck.
Sandpaper. Yeah, the back. Love it. Right, no. Right, it was you had
It's
it.
stuck.
You have to go back to it. Yeah. Try keeping Iggy on the left, Xander on the right, and then move the others. I'm just curious. Keep Xander on the right, is what I was saying. Move the other ones and see what it does. No. Not Iggy. Turn Iggy to the left. Yeah. Keep Iggy there. Can't remember how this went. It was that clock puzzle, but I actually don't understand how the clock puzzle works. Blue? Yellow? Oh, wait. Like one's north? I mean, if you want to try. You want to see if Matt can try? Yeah. Keep Vitus on the left. Try Lucy to the right. Ooh. So that actually worked. We only have. Oh yeah, we have all three.
Those floorboards need to be
Oh,
replaced.
we need to go to the tool shed. We won't be able to put these down yet.
It's still not fixed.
It's a backup. Seriously, Nancy?
Pour some of that poison water and shit dissolve.
Wait, what would dissolve?
The poison water.
I gotta have some torque.
I'm saying, what? I don't understand what you're saying.
Poison
Yes, please.
dissolve the wards. Well,
That sheath is terrifying. She just walks around with the sheath.
everyone. I'm on
that guy's not coming here with his chainsaw fast enough. We're gonna do the job ourselves. Wow, why did she put the nails in like... Oh yeah, we never fell down the floorboards. That's kind of funny. Wait, how are the batteries working? I guess we don't need them yet.
To the dark
Tunnel,
section.
yeah. you can take that. Isn't that kind of mean that she comes to Sally McDonald's house and then she just steals one of the things that's in Sally's house, including other things? Hi, Sally.
Probably took a gold bar.
Everything from you. I'm unable to figure out how you're supposed to get in the safe.
It could be mice making that sound.
What? It's just like, I don't understand how you're
It
supposed
looks like
to.
a tiny hole.
Like,
What's
I
the
don't understand what this
combination?
is supposed to mean. I'm wondering if it has something to do with the date of when Mickey Malone got arrested. You could try that. I know it sounds a little weird, but you could try that.
That's probably what I'll
Because,
do. Your PDA.
Yeah. if you look at the PDA, we might be able to know the numbers. It's either when he was arrested or something else that he must have done. Oh, ooh.
012932.
Yeah. 012932. 1, 2. Three, 2?
I bet those were deer mice. I better be careful. I better be careful.
Gloves! It's in the sink!
I better be careful.
Why do gloves randomly lying in the sink? I don't know. He's definitely not an organized person, though. Sally. No.
William Akers? I wonder if he's related to Jeff Akers.
1933 to 1942.
Joe Akers? Emily said Jeff Akers' father was named Joe. Maybe Jeff is related to William Akers after all.
We can go out through the thing to the outdoors. So
The dogs will lead the way. I wonder what that means.
You can go out through the other door there. You can grab that piece of paper. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was the 1920s. My bad. I was thinking 30s. But then again, that would have been even earlier than 1930s. Oh, I like it. A tornado comes out of nowhere. Excuse me.
You're back.
Yeah, it's you.
Where's Yogi?
In the run, out back. Even out of sight, he's under my full control, as park rules require.
Why is he chewing up our boat? I'm kidding.
I found this old picture in Sally's house. Do you know who these people are?
The man is Mickey Malone, I know that. I'm guessing that this is his girlfriend, Vivian Burnett, I think her name was. And judging by the year of that brand new Ford in the background, I'd say the picture was taken in 1928.
What would be the best way for me to find out who was living in Moon Lake in 1928 and where they ended up?
Tell you what, Miss Drew. Why don't I go through my files and see what I can dig up on this mystery woman? I'm a busy man, but like I always say, I'm here to serve.
What can you tell me about the gold that Malone supposedly buried on his property?
As far as I know, it doesn't exist. It's just one of those rumors people want to believe, so they do.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here. You're back.
I found a newspaper dating back to 1927 in Sally's house. Since you're kind of an expert on the history of Moon Lake, do you mind if I ask you some questions about Mickey Malone?
Not at all.
The article mentioned that a man named William Akers used to work for Malone. Is he a relative of yours?
No. Quite a coincidence, I'll admit, but no. I am in no way related to the head flunky of some two-bit gangster and his gang of thugs.
That's awfully
What
odd.
do you know about a man named Joe Akers?
Why do you ask?
I recently found out that William Akers had a son.
All right. William Akers was my grandfather.
Why didn't you tell me that before?
It's not exactly something I'm proud of. My father spent his whole life trying to make people forget what my grandfather was, and trying to make sure people who didn't know what he was never found out. I've been doing the same thing.
Did William Akers ever say anything about the cemetery behind Malone's house?
I'm afraid you're going to have to excuse me, Miss Drew. In case you've forgotten, I'm a very busy man. I apologize for my previous behavior. As a park ranger, I strive to keep my personal feelings in check at all times, and that time I failed. It's my duty as a public servant to try to make it up to you. What would you like to know?
I love it. He instantly apologized 2 seconds later.
When and why was Malone arrested?
I'm sorry, Ms. Drew. As usual, I'm a little pressed for
What?
time. If you have more questions, why don't you sit down at the computer and peruse the Moon Lake database of fascinating factoids that I've put together?
Man, what are you busy doing?
What happened to Akers and the rest of Malone's gang after he went to prison?
Fortunately for Moon Lake, they all left and went their separate ways.
Did your grandfather ever find any gold on Malone's property?
If he did, he never spent it. He wasn't poor when he died, but he certainly wasn't rich.
Sorry to bother you again, but did those results from the water test come in yet?
There's something here for you from the State Department of Health.
Arsenic.
Oh my
For any
gosh, not
purpose.
only is the water bad, but it seems like the well may have been contaminated deliberately.
I wouldn't go jumping to conclusions without proof, Ms. Drew. I'm sure there's a far less melodramatic explanation.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
We need to talk to Red.
How's the bird watching coming along?
I just can't seem to find a red-tailed hawk. Any suggestions?
Well, there's gotta be lots around here. You haven't been going around wearing sunglasses and earmuffs, have you?
Where am I most likely to see one?
Well, according to my bird map, they like to nest in the big tree that's just to the southwest of the Malone house. I suggest you park yourself nearby and wait. Bound to spot one sooner or later.
Mickey Malone supposedly buried a bunch of stolen gold bars on his property way back in the 20s. Did you know that?
Really? That's interesting. I don't much care, but it's interesting.
Ever hear of a man named William Akers?
I know an extremely annoying park ranger named Jeff Akers, but I've never heard of any William Akers.
See you in a while.
Just remember, eyes open, mouth shut.
Wow. Does Red have anything nice to say to us?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, no, he doesn't. I love that. Oh yeah, if you go forward.
Well, I don't see any hawks, but this is probably the tree Red was talking about. At least it was the tree. That sounded like a hawk. I need a camera. There it is. I better get a picture before it takes off. Hey, what is that hawk standing on? Oh, that looks like a speaker. Huh? I better get out of here.
Oh boy.
My arms and legs are tied. I can't move. At least I can kick. If I could just get that scythe down, I could use the blade to cut the rope around my
the
wrists
scythe,
and free my hands.
She, I guess, kind of one and the same. Don't you have to do? Hey, yeah, the gas. Yeah. Whoa!
I can't just let this thing burn up. I've got to put it out.
Oh yeah, doesn't she just say fire if you click on it? Fire! We just we're
She's just creepily pumping water.
here.
What in blazes happened? I saw the fire from my platform and came running. You weren't in there playing with matches, were you?
I was looking at birds, and then I noticed something on the house, and the next thing I knew, I was locked in the tool shed and somebody was setting it on fire.
Whoa, you're not making much sense. Probably smoke inhalation or something. Come talk to me after you've cleaned yourself up and gotten some sleep. I need to tell you something.
Somebody tried to kill you?
I didn't say that.
Somebody knocked you out, locked you in a shed, set it on fire, and you think they were, what, just pulling a prank? Wake up and smell the hostile vibes, Nancy.
I guess it's just hard for me to believe that anybody would consider me to be that big a threat.
I should have never let you stay there by yourself.
Sally, I'm fine. I feel bad about your tool shed, though.
Who cares about the shed? It was full of junk anyway. I'm glad to be rid of it.
That's kind of the way Ranger Akers saw it, too. He showed up right after the birdwatcher did and ticketed me for burning refuse in a manner that endangered park property.
That man is insufferable.
Emily was nice, though. She came by right afterwards and wouldn't leave until I drank the tea she made for me.
Look, Nancy, one more time. If you want to leave, just say the word and I'll come get you.
Sally, one more time. I'm fine.
Well, then promise me you'll be careful, okay?
I promise. I'll be in touch.
You better.
Hello there. I owe you an apology. After you came up here looking for those red tails, I gave my map a closer look and realized it was more than 50 years old. Reason you can't find them is probably because their favorite nesting tree is gone. Finding that hawk's gonna be harder than I thought, so why don't you just give me back my camera and I'll take it from here? It didn't get burned up in that fire or anything, did it?
You'll be happy to know that I did get a picture of a red-tailed hawk. So here's your camera back. I got all the birds.
Thank you, Nancy. Nice work. You're a credit to your generation.
I never noticed those gas cans before.
I ran out of gas. So much for being prepared, huh? Well, that's all I wanted to tell you. I'm sure you've got places to go, things to see, people to pester.
See you in a while.
Shh, down a notch. Remember.
You can go up the side of the house, remember? You can climb up that. It's just kind of neat. I like that feature. Is it gone? The speaker's gone. Oh, interesting. That's actually kind of a cool thing. I like being able to look up in the sky. That's neat. Don't we need to talk to Ranger Acres? That'll help him proceed in the storyline.
Good news! I have information on your mystery woman.
Thank you so much. Is she still alive?
Her name these days is Vivian Whitmore. She lives in Las Vegas, and her number is 702-555-9137.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
If you're selling something, hang up right now. I got an air horn in my hand that could deafen a dinosaur, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Oh, no, please. I'm not selling anything. Believe me. Is this Vivian Whitmore?
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You got exactly 5 seconds to state your business.
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from Moon Lake, Pennsylvania. I just wanted to ask you some questions.
Oh, right. The Moon Lake Park Ranger said you might call. But you have to talk fast. An old friend of mine is flying in today from Florida. And when I say old, I mean old, as in 5 years older than I am. Don't bother trying to do the math, sweet stuff. You'll hurt yourself. So, that ranger fella said you found an old picture of me.
That's right. I found it in the cellar of Mickey Malone's old house on Moon Lake.
Moon Lake. Talk about your fond memories. I had a lot of fun there. Although I wasn't anywhere near as wild as most young people were back then. But I think Mickey kind of respected me for that. I was his gal for 5 years. He always kept birch beer on tap at that speakeasy of his just for me.
Tell me about the speakeasy.
It was in the basement, right there at Moon Lake. Feds never knew about it, but everybody who was anybody on the East Coast back then, actors, musicians, bankers, politicians, they knew. You weren't big time unless you'd made at least one trip to Moon Lake Mickey's.
Did this speakeasy have a secret entrance?
There was a lock hidden in one of the tombstones in that little cemetery behind the house. You needed a key to unlock it, and when you did, stairs would appear that led to the speakeasy.
Do you have any idea how to get into Malone's speakeasy from the house?
I sure don't. That saloon was built using two main ingredients, concrete and secrecy. Mickey always bragged that nobody could get in unless he wanted them in, and I do believe he was right. But I'll tell you what, if you send me that picture of me and Mickey, I'll send you my key.
How will I know which tombstone to use it in?
As a joke, Mickey had a tombstone made with the name of this federal agent who had it out for him inscribed on it. That's the one the key unlocks.
William Akers, the guy you call Willie. He wrote about looking for the gold that Malone had supposedly buried on his property at Moon Lake. Do you know anything about that?
The hole in the floor gold heist. Well, I'll be darned.
So it's true? He did bury gold on his property?
Truth be told, when Mickey told me he was the one who pulled off that heist and that he'd buried 20 gold bars at Moon Lake, I didn't believe him. I thought he was making it up. See, Mickey and I were on the outs by then. I thought he was just trying to entice me to come back. But if he told Willie the same thing, maybe there's something to the story after all.
Do you have any idea where he might have hidden it?
Afraid not. Mickey was so secretive that the men who completed his house at Moon Lake were not only forbidden to talk about the work they'd done, but they were ordered to leave the state for good, or else. But you know, I think he mentioned a map. Yes. He said he was making a treasure map in that... the dogs. Something about those dogs of his.
The dogs will lead the way?
He was always saying that. In fact, I'm pretty sure he had it engraved on his tombstone. Think, Viv, think! He said he was making a treasure map, and that he was also having paintings done of each dog. He made it sound like one thing had something to do with the other, like he was giving me some big important clue. But I just figured he was playing games, trying to lure me back with mystery and intrigue. I told him to buzz off. Maybe I shouldn't have.
William Akers had some kind of map in the back of his journal. Do you think that's the treasure map Malone mentioned?
It's possible. But knowing Mickey, he probably made the map so obscure that poor Willie couldn't make heads or tails of it. Mickey loved to tease people like that. Made him feel smart. But feeling smart isn't the same as being smart. He died in prison, you know. No family, no friends. That's about as stupid as you can get.
Did Malone say what he was going to do with those paintings of his dogs?
He said he was going to hang them in the speakeasy, and I'm sure that's precisely what he did.
Can you remember anything about Malone's dogs that might suggest where he hid the gold?
I stayed away from his dogs. They made me nervous, always jumping around, barking at this or that. The only one I liked was, what was his name? Iggy! I liked Iggy because he was nice and quiet. He just lay on the porch all day and didn't make a peep.
Do you know anything about the safe that's in the cellar of his house at Moon Lake?
You must be talking about the wall safe. That was Willie's. By Willie, I mean William Akers, one of the guys who worked for Mickey.
What can you tell me about William Akers?
He was Mickey's most trusted employee. Mickey treated all his other men like dirt, but not Willie. He honestly liked Willie, respected him, trusted him implicitly.
It's been fun talking to you.
Anytime.
Hello again, Miss Drew. Am I in for another interrogation?
I'd like to mail this photo to the woman in Las Vegas. Can you do that for me?
As always, I'm here to serve, Miss Drew. Just give it to me and I'll take care of it. I'm sure she'll be very pleased to get this back.
Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure.
It looks like some kind of keyhole.
Oh yeah, we can't do that. Ah, that's true. Come to think of it, I do have to sleep or something. Ah, I forgot.
A package just arrived for you from Las Vegas.
That was fast.
Great. Vivian sent me the key.
Is
I'll
there
dispose
a
of the package.
Mayan?
Actually, that is. That's a reference to Secret of the
Wouldn't
Scarlet
want to
Hand.
break any littering laws, would we?
Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure.
For all your help. But all the way to the cemetery to do the puzzle on it, only to find out, wait a minute, I don't have the key. So I think they made this harder so you couldn't do it like the method you were showing me before.
Different pattern.
Yeah. Yeah, because that was when I was like, why is the method not working? And I'm like, okay, that makes more sense. Sangam!
It's too dark. I need a flashlight. I can't see a thing. I'd better go back. Oh, the batteries are going dead.
Batteries
I
are
can't see a
dying.
thing. I'd better go back.
Batteries are dying. All that work and then we have to do it all over again. Why we're calling her before getting batteries? I have no idea why.
Hello?
Is this Vivian?
No, this is your station drop-off. Vivian's fixing snacks in the kitchen.
Oh my gosh, Eustacia Andropov? Harry Houdini's cousin?
Use the air horn like I showed you.
No, Eustacia, wait. It's Nancy Drew. I talked to you on the phone a couple of months ago, just after a friend of mine was kidnapped in St. Louis. I asked you questions about the theater where the kidnapping took place, the Royal Palladium, remember?
Nancy Drew, the Snoopy one. You're not dead yet?
No.
Most people, I talk to them one day, next day they're dead. It is an old age thing. Oh, stop being so morbid here. Have some clam dip. Hello? Nancy? So you know Eustacia, huh? Small world. Well, what's up?
Are there any other tricks to getting into the speakeasy that I should know about?
I suppose it's only fair to warn you about the tunnels, and the doors, and the dead ends.
There are doors down there? Where do they go?
Mickey had his men dig a bunch of tunnels between the speakeasy and the cemetery with hidden doors that opened when other doors closed, and lots of dead ends, so that if the speakeasy was ever raided, his guests could hide from the police. I was always terrified of getting lost, but you're a plucky girl. I'm sure you'll be fine.
It's been fun talking to you.
23 skidoo, kiddo!
How you holding up?
I found an old newspaper in Sally's house that contained an article on Mickey Malone. It really got my curiosity going. What else can you tell me about him?
Person you should talk to is Jeff Akers. He's got this historical museum thing going out at that ranger station of his.
How do I get to the museum?
Just up lake from Sally's on the east side.
Do you know anything about the gold that Mickey Malone supposedly buried somewhere on his property?
All I got to say about it is, if there really was a bunch of gold buried somewhere and nobody ever found it, it's for darn sure nobody ever will. Not with them dogs up there.
I need flashlight batteries. Do you carry them?
Yep. But you know, I've been meaning to make a purty display out of them packs of combo coal over there for the longest time. Just can't seem to get around to it.
In other words, you'd like me to give it a shot.
Here's the way it should look when you're done.
Ta-da! One smiling goldfish. It's obviously never tried combo cola.
And she doesn't like.
Hey, Nancy, this mean you got them cans stacked?
You bet. They look just like the picture you gave me, which you can have back.
Here's your batteries, and thanks, Nancy.
Expensive batteries.
The screw is the wrong thing. The wrong label for that.
I remember something about that.
Yeah, it took those batteries. D batteries, I think. C or D batteries. You would turn on a light, then you could switch the color by having a little plastic piece.
Why did I go down here? My brain is not working. My brain is not working, by Heather. My brain is not working. It stopped at 5 o'clock. I am going crazy because it is in a full lock.
Do it all over again.
I do not know what to do because I'm having so much trouble. My brain is starting to fry. I'm going to go crazy. Why do you do this to me, you Sebastian? Okay, I'm about to lose my mind. Franco, why can't this work? El bunco.
You had it off.
I did?
Yeah, you just had it. You had to turn the line on. It'd be a L something.
Weekle. I'm going nuts. I'm going nuts. I'm really, 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 really going nuts. Should have stayed home and just talked to Best George. No! And I lost my time. Definitely. Was there?
Pattern. Figure out the way it works. Wait a minute. But see,
A burrito?
you know.
Burrito makes whole bodies do. We'll sell 1 million bottles. Whoop, 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 whoop. It's not there.
Yeah.
It's not there. I don't. It's the problem. Stay. No. Oui.
It's silly to try to explore this in the dark.
Yes, I get it, Nancy.
Uh-oh. So this is the speakeasy. Wow. If map is correct, the tree where Vitus would bark at the hawks used to be right about here.
Probably Vivian.
Those must be the spigots William Akers mentioned in his journal. The spigot won't move. There must be a way to unlock these spigots.
Biggie screen Vitus is blue. Lucy is Xander's red. Vitus was red. Lucy was red. Mine's. What am I writing? Oh. Let's see, should be. Xander's red. It has to be pulled a certain amount of times.
PDA.
Yeah. It rings that on me. They did that on purpose.
Fauna.
Gonna.
Fauna.
Go fun. Yoga. X. What was this again? Zoda. That's L. Really weird if Sally McDonald came back now. Hi, Sally. God. Okay, okay. Iggy, and then now Xander. That's Vitus for blue. Trying to get V for blue, and then on the green is L. Ricky has a mouse. Vicky, the mouse. Remember, it's V for the blue on the second one, and L for the last one, so you don't have to mess with the others. The more times you pull it, the more it'll spin, it said. PDA. Yeah, Sviz. The passage opened. Wait, where?
Big door, you move forward.
Oh, yeah, yeah. To the speakeasy. I wouldn't go through, though, because then you're gonna get stuck on the other side. The hop. Actually, that doesn't really strike me as a place that they'd have the harp. That's really weird. We have to go to the tunnel. Back to the tunnel. The tunnel. You have to go behind. Yeah, over there. It's behind that painting.
It's too dark.
She just steps out without her flashlight. So bright. I won't need my flashlight. You don't have to mess with that one. It's a particular picture that you're probably thinking of.
Oh yeah, you look at.
Wait, what are you doing?
Yeah,
That's not the right picture, though. It's a different one.
yeah, it needs to be. You gotta push the right one in each one.
Yeah, but that's not the right picture. There's like 2 or 3 different types. You have to know which one is the right one. You have to keep going forward. I think it's either that one on your right. Yeah, I think it was that one, other one that you passed. I think it's that one. It's on the map that Nancy has that might show. Pressing a bunch of random buttons. Maybe this will work. I think she wrote that down. Somewhere in the left-hand corner, like the bottom left square. And I think of them as maybe 4 rectangles. I don't remember which one it is. There you go. Ooh.
That doesn't sound good.
You can check it out first if you want to. Yeah, the noise. The area where it happened.
So you're the ghost dogs. You look pretty real to me.
Somebody left their pizza slice on top of the pizza box. You know how many germs that would have? And he knows about the gold. Let's find before she does. Look at the speaker.
That's the speaker I saw in the house.
Yeah, she just picks him up like this. That's the speaker I found. I saw in the house. Oh my. I think you have to look at the lose 50 pounds in a day and live. There's the glowing eye thingy.
Who's Who's a good boy? Who's a good puppy, puppy, puppy?
Whoa, whoa, glitching out. There, if you wanted to go back.
It's some kind of lock. It's locked.
You said made it like something about China. Oh, the second time. That's actually pretty clever. I like that thing. It's saying that.
The wheel is gone.
Oh yeah, the wheel's behind you. I forgot. Then you had to put like the screwdriver in or something.
Something's missing here. The wheel is spinning, but nothing's happening. It's
It just
blocked.
happens to fit. Oh yeah.
I'm this close to finding the gold. I just know it.
And we have another puzzle! Ta-da! So, these are the Roman numerals for their names. Since Vitus is blue, so that's V, it'd be 05.
These colors
then-
look very familiar.
Xander is X, which is 10. And, Lucy's 50. Red is the second one. That one needs to be 10, because it's Xander. And then green on the left. No, I was gonna say, yellow needs to be 50. Great. Oh, wait. No. I'm sorry. I'm getting yellow and green mixed up. Green is 50. Yellow is Iggy. I would think Lucy would have been yellow. That's what's throwing me off. So, Iggy. That would be 1. Just 1. It'd be 01 then. So it'd be 50, 10, 5, 1.
50.
Yeah, 50 is Lucy. I got that messed up. Oh, yeah, those are good. And the blue and yellow still need to get fixed. 5. 50, 10, 5, 1. Oh yeah, take the wheel. Gotta go get that wheel.
I'd better make sure this door is closed all the way before I fool around with anything else. It's blocked.
Nancy just... on the wheel. I love it.
600 pounds of gold bullion. Wow.
Hey there, Nancy.
Oh my.
Why, what on earth have we got here?
That has got to be one of the creepiest bad guys they've had. You have to close the door on her.
Hey there, Nancy. Why, what on earth have we got here?
You'd have known she went down there. That's awful. helicopter's
I
not.
think it
Uh-huh. And it's back on as if it were magically there.
There's plenty of gold. Let me out of here.
Oh yeah, you could
Nancy?
take off the wheel, couldn't you? Take off the
I
wheel.
need to get out of here.
I guess you can't. That's actually unrealistic. I would think you could take it out.
Nancy, wait. Let's talk about this. This can just be our little secret. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, remember? Nancy?
The gold's all yours, Em. Enjoy it while you can. Dear Ned, as soon as I got out of the tunnels, Emily had left a door open. I called the sheriff. But when I led him back down the well to the room where I'd left Emily, she refused to leave. He and his deputies finally got her out, but one of them said afterward that if he had to choose between getting a bear away from her cub and getting Emily away from that gold, he'd pick the bear. What's worse, by the time they took Emily away, the place was swarming with reporters from all over the country. The commotion has scared away every bird for miles. I'm pretty sure Red Knot would like to strangle me. On the other hand, when Ranger Akers found out that 7 cars and 2 helicopters were illegally parked on park property and that he was going to get to ticket them, he was ecstatic. Tucker Davis finally cleared away that dead tree, which means I'm free to drive home. Moon Lake is beautiful, but I've had enough wildlife for now. Which reminds me, did I mention that those 4 ghost dogs are actually very sweet? They're so sweet, in fact, that Sally is seriously thinking about adopting them. How's that for irony? Ever yours, Nancy. Bess, hi, it's Nancy. I'm at this little amusement park on the coast. I wish I could say I was having a wonderful time, but the fact is, some pretty spooky things have been happening here. There've been some strange accidents, and the carousel, it starts up in the dead of night all by itself like it's haunted or something. You know me, I don't get scared very easily, but I saw it myself, and I'll call you later. I've gotta go right now.
Nancy Drew. Yes. The haunted carousel. Coming soon. Already have. Already has. Well, that is it for the Ghost Dogs and Moon Lucky. Hopefully there are people watching Sorati, as there was. The YouTube peoples are probably going, who are these peoples? We're scared. Alrighty. Good night. I mean, goodbye. I'm tired.